exchange of information, stimulus and response. Okay, so when we touch the hot dish, immediately we respond. So how the information is exchanging, here we study clearly. Different types of informations, both external means outside, internal means inside. Internal to our body keep influencing our body in many ways. Without a response at a proper instant, these may affect our body adversely. Fox is the example. When our hand touches a hot utensil, it instantly moves away from it. Instantly means immediately we remove the hand from the hot dish. Immediately, okay? And the stimulus of heat passes to our hands. The stimulus means that our muscles of the hand got the sense of that heat na. Immediately message goes to where? Okay, so the stimulus of heat passes to our hands through the cells. The cells of our skin got the information that dish is hot. So direct contact to the stimulus. They are then carried forward by the nerves. You see, when we touch the hot dish, it is hot. Immediately first the message goes to the nerves. From the nerves, these nerves are called as a sensory nerves. Okay, sensory nerves that are present in the hand. It is taking the message to the spinal cord and further to the brain. From the spinal cord, where it is going? After to the brain it is going. A response is affected against the stimulus from the spinal cord or brain through nerves called as a motor neurons. Here you should know two things: sensory nerves and motor neurons. Sensory nerves takes the message to the brain and brain sends message back to the motor neurons to respond to that touch. Okay, understand? So a response is affected against the stimulus from the spinal cord or brain through nerves called as a motor neurons. Now we respond to that hot touch by what? Through the motor neurons. Okay, these influence the muscles of our arms in such a way that contraction and relaxation movement occur. Contraction and relaxation, you know na? So contraction means what? In the balloon, when we remove the air from the balloon becomes small. It is the contraction. When we keep the air in the balloon becomes big. It is the relaxation. So this, when we touch and remove the hand also, here contraction and relaxations are taking place. When we touch the hand, immediately our hand is contracting, and when we are responding to that touch, it is relaxation. We are relaxing. Okay, so actually leading to a movement of our hand away from the hot utensil. The complete circuit from a sensing stimulus to affecting response is called as a reflex action. Underline this point. What is reflex action? When it is like a circuit means what? I will explain to you now. When we respond to the sense, when we respond to the stimulus, that means when we touch the hot dish, immediately message go to the spinal cord to the brain. Again, immediately brain give the message to the spinal cord and spinal cord gives to the hand that it is hot. That time only we know the dish is hot. You see how fast the message is going and coming back. That time only we remove the hand, that dish is hot. Okay, otherwise if the nerves are damaged from the hand which goes to the spinal cord, then when we touch the hot dish also, we don't know it is hot because the nerves are cut off, okay, from the spinal cord which comes to the hand. So the circuit, the message going to the brain, again coming back to the hand. So the circuit, the full going and coming back. When we respond to the touch, that full thing is called as a reflex action. Okay, the complete circuit from the sensing a stimulus to affecting response is called as a reflex action. Okay, so see figure 7, which is schematic representation of the process. Most reflex actions occurring involuntarily or affected by the spinal cord. Involuntary, actually this is the involuntary action. because when we touch the dish it is hot. Immediately we remove the hand. Na? We are without thinking, in a fraction of time, within not even a second, immediately we remove the hand. So it is the involuntary action. What would have happened in given example if there was no response? If when we touch the hand with the dish, if there is no response, we are not removing the hand though it is hot. That means what? Our brain is not working. That means the nerves which are connected to the spinal cord not working properly. Otherwise, our brain is affected. Is it utensil is hot? You use it carefully. Do you think your brain has any role in doing so? Yes, our brain has the role. Okay. You see the spinal cord. Okay. So when we are touching the message, you see two arrow marks na going and coming. The message which takes to the spinal cord that it is hot, it is called as a sensory nerves, and we are responding to the touch. Immediately we are removing the hot. Unless the message goes to the spinal cord and to the brain, if the message is not going here, we don't know it is hot. Okay, message has to go and again it should come back. Then only we know it is hot. So which one brings the message back to know that it is hot? Motor nerves. Which nerves are taking the message to the spinal cord or to the brain? It is called as a sensory nerves. Okay. So this full circuit taking and responding, it is called as a reflex action. Okay. So reflex action is what? Stimulus and response. Okay. That means we are responding to the stimulus. We are touching the hot dish now. We are responding to that one. So this stimulus and response is called as a reflex action. Okay. So here you see, just if we consider that we had done in activity 1, we shall find that we had been able to hold the stick. Okay. We are holding the stick na, in the activity 1, the first page of this lesson. Stick is falling. So which are the organs are involved to hold that stick? First, ears. We are listening to that stick. Stick is fallen. So ear organ is involved. Next one, eyes. We have seen that stick is fallen. Eyes are involved. And the next one, our hand is responding. We are holding that stick with the hands, fingers. So ears and eyes, hand working together. It is the coordination. Okay, to catch that stick. Okay. So this coordination mainly between eye, ear and hand was necessary for this. Okay. So here you see we have touched the ears na. Through the ears, which what is the message is going na? That stick is fallen. First, stick is fallen. First message goes the sensory nerves through the ears to the spinal cord and from then only to the brain. And eyes we have seen, eyes also sensory nerves and then going to the brain. So brain sends message to the spinal cord and spinal cord only gives message to the hand to respond to that stick, fallen stick. We go and hold that stick. So to muzzle of hand. So motor nerves respond to that action. Okay. First message will go. When the message goes, afterwards only we respond. The message is not going to the brain, we don't respond actually. So schematic representation of pathway of, so this showing like this is called as a schematic representation of pathway of information. Okay.